don't tell anyone. We, for example, at the moment producing a video in I won't say more. I think it's going to be very cool. Hi, welcome to this new video. I'm Malaurie Chokoualé, UMX video producer. And I mean, you might know it, but it's been almost 3 years that this channel exists. In 3 years, we traveled across Europe. I think we made more than 230 videos in 70 cities with more than 300 people. And a few weeks ago, we actually reached 30,000 subscribers. And after all this time, we decided to turn the mic around, answer a few of the questions you might have about this channel. And there we go. So, first question, who is the UMX team, really? Is that always smiling, curly-haired girl the creative mastermind behind the scenes? Who's doing what behind the camera and post-production? So, I've been a part of the UMX team since the launch of the channel. This channel was launched by EIT Urban Mobility. It's an initiative co-funded by the European Commission. And within EIT, we're actually 2 people working on this. And right now, it's actually myself, but also Andrea, who's behind the camera right now. And so we're working on this channel as a duo, full-time. But we're not alone. We're also working with freelance filmmakers. We're working from all around Europe. In total, I think at the moment we are working with around 30 filmmakers. Just to be able to make all these videos, we produce around 30 to 50 videos per year. And it was very important for us since the beginning of the channel to actually receive some support from local filmmakers. It's easier for us in terms of language. They do speak the local language. In terms of shooting, it's also way easier. They know the locations. It's way easier for topic scouting. They know what's happening there. Another very valid reason for us not to travel around is also sustainability. It wouldn't make much sense to talk about sustainable urban mobility on this channel and just take flights all around to shoot great videos. So these are different reasons why we are working with filmmakers since the beginning. So, second question, how do you get the video ideas? Is it difficult or easy to come up with them? We have different starting points when it comes to making video content. Either it's the topic or a location, either a topic that we haven't covered on the channel or a city or a country that hasn't been featured yet on the channel. So that could be a starting point. And then we are going to look around and either get recommendations from YouTube comments, for example, or from experts around Europe, academics, politicians, I don't know, members of associations, but also users, depending on the topic. Another way for us to find topic is actually based on our personal experience. So, for instance, I can think of a video that we're currently producing in Lithuania on pet-friendly cities. It clearly comes from the personal interest of Andrea for animal and the role or the place of animals in our cities. So definitely also personal experiences can also feed the way we go for a topic or another. Is it easy to find new topics? I would definitely say yes. Urban mobility is a fascinating and very broad topic. So even taking one single topic, you can find so many angles, focuses, and also formats. So that's why it's very easy, not very difficult to find new topics for the channel. Third question, how long does it take to create one of your videos on average? And how many people does it involve? It really depends. It can take from a month to a year, really. I think it really depends also on the complexity of the topic and the location. There are also some cultural aspects of it, depending on the country. Speaking to cities can take more time. And there are more people involved, more people to inform and so on. So, but on average, I would say between 2 to 6 months to produce a 5 to 10 minutes video for the channel. And so who are the people involved? It really depends again on the type of video. I would say that some filmmakers work on their own, others work in teams of 2, 3, 4, depending, for example, with a director, camera operator, editor, motion graphic designer, and so on. We also either editing or shooting ourselves, just like this video, for example. I would like to know something behind the scenes that would totally surprise us about how a UMX video is made. Okay, a few years ago we made a video in Büyükada in Istanbul, and the crew who was handling the whole video production at that time had a few drones too, if I'm not mistaken. And they were trying to get amazing shots of the Bosphorus and Büyükada and some elements and so on, and suddenly lost control of the drone because I think the drone got actually hijacked by the military, and the drone just went into a building and then fall in the streets, which was, I mean, everyone was fine, but still it was a kind of a apocalyptic moment. Amazing shots, but still a bit stressful for the crew. Have a look at this video and now look at it with a different eye. The next question, is there an urban mobility topic you've always wanted to cover, but you could not render well enough in a video? And also, does UMX have any plan to feature cities and countries outside of Europe? If so, which ones? Thanks. When it comes to urban mobility, there are topics that we like to talk about, but overall, we really are trying our best to propose a diversity of topics and location on the channel. This has been the case since the beginning. Diversity of topics, location, and people featured in the videos. But definitely, we've noticed that there are certain topics that we are simply not able to feature because we start them and they never come into light. We've been trying to make videos on drones overall. Each time either we got ghosted by the company who was supposed to, that we were supposed to follow, or in the end, pilot never happened. So it's been very difficult to make any video at all on this topic. But let's see, maybe 2026, who knows? Second part of the question was about if we're thinking of featuring cities or countries outside of Europe. So far, we've made, for example, a couple of videos in Singapore to talk about car restrictions policies over there. We, for example, at the moment, producing a video in Colombia. I won't say more. That will be maybe the next location outside of Europe that we will explore, but who knows? Let's see. Okay, and there was also another person asking, and just curious, do our comments and suggestions help shape future episodes? Completely. Suggestions and comments are really important to us to know whatever you are interested in, what you would like to see featured on the channel in terms of topics, locations, formats as well. So yes, please do share your suggestions in the comments. So what's the favorite video you've ever made? I think my favorite video at the moment on the channel was an idea from Yasin Bayol in Sweden. And at the end of 2024, he came to us and said, girls, I have this idea of how about we actually make a very short format, very short video of 1 to 2 minutes max. And we actually make almost like a promotional video, getting away from the educational side and maybe getting towards promotional, raising awareness type of video and sharing a kind of a feeling in a couple of minutes. Final touch of this video was, I cycle, I feel the cold, but I'll be better soon. I think it also makes completely sense when it comes to sharing educational content around urban mobility. This is also one of them. I think this is also an important aspect of sustainable urban mobility, how people feel about it. So if you made it that far in the video, I think we can really say that you're a true UMXer. And I really would like to thank you for all your support throughout the years. Thank you also for all your questions for this video. And if we haven't answered your question, just put it in the comment section below. I will try to answer later on. And the usual, like this video, share it around you, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next videos and the next cities we will explore. And thank you, Andrea. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.